guys, it's Gretchen and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another Sleep Sunday, woo! So, I've lost track of what week this would be. I'll put a number here somewhere that says what week I am currently post-op. But yeah, so this week I did hit a pretty cool milestone in regards to my weight loss surgery. I am now in the 170s. Yay! Which is pretty cool. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. I mentioned last week, I think, that I am a size 10 now. So this past week I actually took off of work Friday because before anyone chastises me for this, let me make something clear. All of my animals are my family. Does not matter what kind of animal they are. It could be a cat, dog, could be a freaking, dragon, or it could be a hamster. And in this case, I'm talking about my hamster. My hamster had been very sick all last week. I'm chalking it up to being old because he was about he was a little over 2 years old. And hamsters don't live very long. So yeah, he got very sick and he did pass away Thursday night, technically Friday morning. And I was a little upset by it. So I decided to take a day off from work that Friday. Kind of a mental health day, if you will. And so I decided to go shopping. So Friday I went shopping. I went to Old Navy and I went to Kohl's. It was really great, and I tried on all these clothes, and I'll have some pictures over here of clothes I tried on. And one cool thing I tried were shorts. And I've never been a shorts person. Like, even at my smallest, I always felt very self-conscious in shorts, and I never wanted to wear them. The best you'd get from me were like Bermuda shorts. And even then, I'd only wear them when I was at work, and at that time I was the YMCA camp counselor I mentioned in a previous video, and so I'd wear Bermuda shorts, but I would never wear shorts. So I went to Old Navy and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get some shorts. So I got some denim shorts, I got a pair of white shorts, and I got a pair of navy shorts, but I didn't take a picture of the navy one, so they are not included in the pictures. I also got a really cute dress, and it was just a lot of fun. It was nice to try on clothes and not feel bad. I've been, for the longest time, one of those people that would go clothes shopping, but I didn't want to try on clothes because I felt so bad. And I just didn't want to undress and see myself, so to feel pretty good about trying on clothes and buying a size that I felt comfortable with was a pretty cool feat, in my opinion. So I was very excited for that. So I got some jeans, I got some shorts, I got a dress. Actually, I got two dresses. Like, I was in line, I saw another dress, I was like, oh, that's cute. Snag. Didn't try it on though, probably should have, but I figured it was a medium, which is pretty cool too. It was a medium like the other dress I had tried on, so fingers crossed that both mediums, it's medium across the board. We'll see. But yeah, so I am in the 170s. I've been buying some clothes. I got this top over the weekend. It's one of those cold shoulder ones, and I think it looks pretty snazzy. It's got some flowers on it, being all cute and shit. So yeah, I did a lot of clothes shopping this weekend. Probably isn't a good idea, especially since I'm still losing weight, but like some of these clothes, like this one is a little snug around the belly area still. But I know before too long it won't be. So that was kind of my mindset. It doesn't look bad now. It's just a little snugger than I would like. Accentuate some curves that I don't want to be accentuated. But that's okay. We can deal with it. Trying to think what else happened this week. Eating habits still haven't really changed. I really hope that the restriction gets a little bit better. I will say one thing I noticed this week. I have gotten to the point now where I no longer like crave anything. And so like lunchtime will come around and I'm like, I know I need to eat something. But not only do I not want anything in particular, but I just don't feel like it. And I know that's not good. I know I shouldn't skip any meals or anything like that, but I don't know how to find the right thing. Like, I walked through the local grocery store during my lunch break on Wednesday, I think, and I was just like, nothing appeals to me, nothing, like not even the bad stuff. And so I hadn't even actually had any breakfast. The only thing I had had that day at that point was coffee. Like, I had a cup of coffee, that was it, 10 ounces of coffee. And I wasn't hungry, and I didn't want anything in particular. I ended up getting some fruit, and then I think I also got some salsa, because salsa is always good. But I got some fruit, nothing appealed to me. And that's kind of a weird thing, like, I just was not feeling anything. And usually there will be days where I'm like, oh, I really want da-da-da. Another day I'm like, da-da-da. And just this past week I've been like, I don't really know what I want. Like, nothing, there has not been something where I'm like, I really feel like I'm in the mood for, and I don't know how to combat that. I need to research it a little bit, but I know I need to eat, but I just don't feel like it. And I don't want anything in particular, so I don't know, like I said, I don't know how to deal with that. Hopefully I'll figure it out. I asked my mom, and she said that she has days like that too. And you're gonna have days like that. Even with the normal stomach, people have days like that where you just don't feel like anything in particular, and you're not exactly hungry. But it's happening to me like day after day after day after day. And I don't know what to do. I gotta get my protein somehow. Really and truly, nothing major happened this week other than getting into the 170s and buying a lot of clothes. Oops, my credit card is not gonna be happy with me. Yeah, that's really it. Just feeling, this has been a week of feeling comfortable with myself, which is wonderful. That's a big feat to me. It's just finally feeling comfortable with myself. So yeah, got in the 170s this week and found some clothes I like, got into some mediums, got into some 10s. Pretty happy with how this week went. As you can see, this is a short video, so if you have any questions for me or if any comments regarding my weight loss process, leave them in the comments below and let me know, and I'll do my best to answer you. And yeah, but that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. And until next time, bye guys.